Hello all. In this video, I am going to review the new Salesforce Flow features from summer 2022 Salesforce release. I hope everyone got the access to the newer version of Salesforce summer 2022 version on your sandboxes. If not, soon you will get those preview access. So I have got the access and I gone through the release notes for just for Flow, and I have highlighted few of the features that might be useful for the admins and the analysts who are working on the flows. Without further delay, let's review the functionalities one by one. So I'm in one of my sandboxes and I'm on Flow's homepage. So let's try to create a new flow from here. And I don't see any changes on these options. I'm going to select a record triggered flow and I'm going to select object. So now you see they have added formulas for conditions on the set entry conditions. So previously it was not there, only we had this three condition. So all condition, any condition or custom condition logic. But now they have introduced this formula option as well. So when you select this one, you'll be able to enter your formula and check syntax, and then yeah, you can use the formula to trigger the flow now. So I think this will be useful when you are converting your workflow to a flow with like when your workflow has this formulas as an entry condition, then it would be very difficult for you to migrate your workflow to a flow if at all they don't have this option. But I'm sorry. Now they have this option, so it will be easy for us to migrate all our workflow to a flow. So that's that. And let's go back to the flow screen and click on this flow trigger explorer. So you'll be seeing the screen, and yeah, so here you can select your object and you can select whether it is created or updated flow or deleted flow. So yeah, it's just to see how many flows are available on that particular object. So it is already there, but the new thing here is we can edit the order of the execution of this flow. So when you select this order, when you have multiple flows, you can choose to select what should trigger first, and yeah, you can change the order. Like you can just select edit order and you can drag to the top or bottom, and once you done your changes, you can select update. So it will just give you the flexibility to select the order of execution of the flow for that particular object. So another option is they have added this flow trigger explorer on the object level itself. So I'm on the account object, and they have added this new menu item here, the flow triggers. So when you open this one, it will list down all the flows that is running on this object. So it will, there is, this is another way to list down all the flows, and you can determine whether we need all these flows or you wanted to merge anything or you wanted to get rid of anything. Yeah, this is another way you can find out the flows for those objects. So another new thing they have added is to run the test cases against your flow. So previously we used to have the debug option, but you know we have to give your input values all the time that we wanted to debug it, right? So now what they did is we can have a predefined set of test scripts for that flow, so that whenever in even in future if you're doing any updates on that flow, it will be easy for us to test whether all those functionalities are working fine or not. Let me show you things. Okay, so this is one of the flow that I have on my org. So we just update the contact and it's running on the account object. So here is the new button, view test beta. So when you select this, um, yeah, it was not having this one, but you can go ahead and create it. But I can show you what I did created for this one. So here you have to give your name of the test script. So just that, and you have to select whether it has to run while at the time of creation or at the time of update. And on the next tab, you have to select the account record. So since this flow is running on the account object, it automatically fetched like it's automatically showing the account search in here. But if it is running in a different object for you, then you can you will be seeing the search for that particular object, and you can select for now. Yep, let's do this. You can select for the account that you wanted to run the test case with. For now, I'm just selecting it, and yep, pretty much it for this tab. And go to the next tab, share sense. So here it's like a test step, you know. So in the step one, I'm just checking whether the account sources equals web, and in the step two, record active equals yes. So if this happens, then it will show my test status as passed, or if not, then it will show as failed. I just entered these fields just for my testing and just for this demo, but yeah, you might have different things, and you can add the fields according to your needs. So yep, so that's it. And just to show you things like I have added a condition here, right? Like account source equals web, and if you go to the triggering record, it shows none, right? So I'm going to select web. So here, changing anything here on this particular record doesn't change anything on the actual record. So it is just uh, doing this like false update to run the test cases. That's it. So let's save it and let's go back to view test data and run it. So you see the first test step is passed and the second one is failed. Let's open this one. So it says account source equals web, and yes, we did changed it on that triggering field update, right? So it shows that here, and record active equals yes, but actual record is don't have any value. Let's change that one as well. Let's go to edit test, go to this triggering record, and here it is active. Let's say yes, save it and run the test again. So it is passed. So like this, you can play around with this one, and you can have multiple test cases. You know, sorry. And let's go to the edit flow, and if you select test beta, you will be seeing this create option. So you can have another set of test cases on the same flow. So it's like just to make sure that we are not creating any issues on updating any of the existing flow, or we just we wanted to make sure whether the flow is working correctly or not. So I think this is one of the best thing they have introduced, but we have to wait until it is available to all the users. So that's that one. And I have seen this thing as well. So Previously we have so previously I think in the previous version they have introduced sections on the screen floor details, right? So now they have allowing us to enter the names for the particular section. So previously it will not have anything, just a section we will be having, but now we can enter our own name so that it will be easy for us to present a screen flow to users, and it will be easy for end users as well so that they can update those sections whatever they needed. So yeah, that is that when we run it we can see this. So it's looking nice comparing to the earlier versions they have, but yeah. So here it is, you can expand it and see the section names. And yep, these are the things I have noticed on the release notes, and I see few other things are there for flows as well. I have to explore that, and I'm thinking of doing some videos around this um, workflow to flow conversion and creating a flow with a formula to trigger that flow. So yep, I'll do it sometime later. If you find anything on the flow functionalities or the flow enhancements that I have missed anything, just feel free to let me know. I'll try to do another video on that one. But that's all for this video, and I hope it might be useful for you guys. And feel free to let me know if you have any comments. Thank you.